Hey YouTube, welcome to my first vlog. I'm pretty excited about the subject that I'm going to talk on here a little bit and maybe get some feedback and some comments from you guys. The HTC Evo, which is due to release June 4th, which happens to be my birthday, and I'm pretty excited about that. I'm going to be getting it. I've got it pre-ordered. In fact, yesterday I got a call from Best Buy, and they set me up with my for the first appointment on June 4th at 8 o'clock. I guess they're letting pre-order people come in and start the sell process and stuff. Let the pre-order customers come in and start buying them at 8 o'clock. I'm not sure if the store opens, probably at 9, I'm going to guess. But I'll tell you what, I can't remember the last time that I was counting down the days to my birthday. I was probably like 15 years old, 16 years old, something like that when I was counting down the days. But anyway, I'm a Sprint customer right now. I have been since the HTC Touch Pro, I believe. That's when I switched over from Verizon. HTC Touch Pro was my first smartphone that I purchased. Kind of jumped on the gadget geek bandwagon, or whatever you want to call it. At that point, I got hooked on the smartphones. Loved the plan that Sprint had available at the time. Then I switched over to the Palm Pre, which is what I have currently, and I've had that for about a year now, since the release date of the Palm Pre, which I believe was in July of last year, of 2009. Going to be dumping that. I'm a little bit sad about it because I really had high hopes for Palm. I was excited to see them come out with a new user interface, new design entirely. It's a beautiful phone. Got it right here, and I love the size of the thing. A pretty decent camera. Actually, the camera on this thing works a heck of a lot better than my wife's Droid. She got the Verizon Droid maybe 6 or so months ago. I was a little nervous to mess with it as far as the UI just wasn't the same. The UI on the WebOS is awesome on this phone. I'm going to be a little bit heartbroken to give up the WebOS user interface and switch over to the Android, because it's just not quite the same user interface experience as what's on the WebOS. And speaking of that, I don't know if a lot of you have heard, but there's a guy that was actually the designer of the WebOS for the Palm. I believe his name is, and I hope I don't slaughter it, it's like Matias Daurte, I believe. And he designed the WebOS, was the head guy for the WebOS, and he has left Palm now, or I guess HP, and he is now with Google, working with the Android operating system. So I'm going to guess sometime after 2.2, when 2.2 comes out, that Daurte is going to be working on a new update for the user interfaces. I think that's the department that he's over now on the Android side. So I'm really excited to see that. In fact, it's more of a plus that I'm switching over to Android with him jumping over there as well. I think that he's going to do big things for them. At least hopefully he will. I'd kind of like to get some feedback on what you guys think. If you're a Palm Pre owner, are you going to be switching? Are you excited about the Evo, as excited about it as I am? I think there's a ton of people out there. There's going to be a huge demand on these things. I was even reading a forum today where they were talking about they're probably going to be sold out, and they're going to be looking at later on in the summer, when people will be starting to just be able to walk in the store and pick them up without having to check and see if they've got stock of them or not. How many are going to switch carriers? I think that this is going to be the big one that's going to probably give Apple and the iPhone run for its money, for the first time. I mean, I think since these new Androids have been coming out, the Droid and the Evo, all these other ones that have been coming out the last 6 months or so, I think have started to make a dent in the iPhone sales. I think there's a lot of people that are going to be switching over, but what do you guys think? Are there any diehard iPhone users out there that are no way going to switch over to this, that they don't think this has a chance of even competing with it, or what? I'd kind of like to get some of your opinions on it. And also, what do you think as far as the size versus, if you're a Palm user, what do you think of the size versus the Palm to the HTC Evo? I love the idea of the larger screen size on it. I think that's going to be awesome. I think it's going to be great for web browsing, and it's going to be even better for navigating. The Palm Pre navigating is kind of a pain. It's really small. It's hard to see when you've got it in the car. It's not the biggest display for that. This is going to make a big difference. But as far as pocketability, is it going to fit in my pocket and not be a big lump in my my pocket, or am I going to have to get a clip-on case for it, which I'm not a real fan of? I don't like carrying the phone on my hip. I'd rather stick it in my pocket. It'd be a lot easier. And also cases. Has anybody out there found a really nice case that is going to work for the Evo, that's not going to add a lot of bulk to it? I've already purchased the InvisiShield. That's going to be coming. Should be here today. And I got the full body InvisiShield. I'll put that on and then put the rest of it, hopefully in some kind of a skin or a case to protect the outer part of it, the back of it. But anyway, I appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully I'll have some other video blogs to come. I've got the iPad. Love the iPad, and I was going to touch base on that a little bit too as far as the virtual keyboard. I didn't think I'd like the virtual keyboard. I'm getting used to it. Always been kind of a real keyboard fan, like the HTC Touch Pro, and also the Palm. The Palm Pre had the real keyboard, although it was quite small and compact. But is anybody else, not going to get the Evo because it doesn't have the slide out keyboard? Is anybody else die hard on the have to have the keyboard? I mean, I think that the way that it's working right now, the way that it's moving, I think that these phones are going to be coming out more and more without keyboards eventually, and go all to the virtual keyboards. Now that's just my opinion. It may not happen. I don't know, but appreciate you guys watching. Leave some comments. I've been a real big junkie as far as watching YouTube for new videos, so anybody out there that was one of the lucky ones that's already got one of the Evos, let's get some more posts out there, some more videos. I mean, that's what keeps me going until June 4th. So take care, and again, thanks for watching.